Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your humble host, Revo, and welcome back to another day in the revolution. Today, we are back with more Digimon stories, Cyber Sleuth. Last time, we completed Chapter 5, or finished Chapter 5, and then completed Chapter 6. Yeah, that's basically it. Let's go. And new cases. Today was an early start, so I skipped breakfast. Guess I can't scold you. Thank you for your work on this case and for stopping Nishino with me. Is Marip feeling better? Okay, two new cases. I'm not going to do these on screen. This is just going to be boring. So the only one I'm going to do are these two new cases right here. So first off, Boxing Association staff, K Cafe. Site views for the association are through the roof. The site went down. Is something sabotaging us? Ha ha ha! I guess I'm in trouble now. You're the detective from the Karemi Detective Agency, right? Here's my card. I'm from the Japan Boxing Association. I want to discuss a strange phenomenon affecting our official website. Recently, the hits on the site's getting have soared, and the videos on the site are really popular. They're flocking to the site like kids to candy. That's amazing. Great to hear. You think so? I thought tickets would be selling like hotcakes and the shows would be sold out, but yeah, anyways. It should have been drummed up a lot more interest, but the ticket sales haven't changed much. Not only that, the site server's been crashing too. Well, when you have a lot of foot traffic on it, then yeah, site's gonna crash when it's overloaded with that many people. Even though it has attracted attention, no one can access the site, so now the association has its hands full dealing with the complaints. The site just got so popular so quickly. It's not a pleasant thought. But maybe someone is messing with us, so we'd like you to investigate. The association's website's URL is on that card. You just start to check that out. Alright. Well, let's head in. What? Hey, who are you? Aren't you a human? This is the Japanese Box Association website server. You know? What are you doing in a place like this? Oh, I get it. You're here to take a look at some Digimon, aren't you? I guess you heard the rumor that this is a mecca for Digimon boxing fans. I suppose you'll want the guided tour. All of us Gaomon who like boxing get together here. So this place is the best place for viewing the website. I always come here to look at the site. Cool, isn't it? Look at all the monitors. All the Gaomon living here live like this. So I can answer anything you want about the boxing site. There's more monitors to come too. Yeah. What? More and more people in the human world can't see the site? And you're saying it's our fault the servers keep crashing? Seriously? And to think I was being polite and showing you around. If you're not here as a tourist, scram. Okay, Galmon. Edamon. And Woodmon. Alright, genocide attack. Saint Knuckle. Alright. Crescent Leaf. Yeah, if I'm having this tough time right here, I might bring in my final team and just see how they work up. Nothing forward, I suppose. I can't stop looking at the side, but I try to stick using just one screen at a time. Though it's unfair to me to be the only one who has to use one monitor. And I don't think it's having such a huge effect anyways. Yeah, you're gonna have to convince the other Gaomon here. To be honest, I'm not sure if they'll just sit there and listen to you, though. Understandable. Okay, well. Oh, there was a Gaomon. Okay. Yeah, I'm right as rain now. I'm glad there aren't any injuries. Okay, just so I don't skip out on any of this, because I know that once I get done here, then yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay, Magnamon, Rapidmon, Imperial Dramon. Ellenmon. I have Minervamon. Okay, in this game, she can't go any farther. Okay, so I've got... I think I got 3. Let's see where that leads me. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so, and I've got 3. So let me get 1 more. Which one am I? Virus. What Beelzemon? Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I still have a room for one more. Which I'm gonna make it, because this one's mainly just a healer. I know, we'll go Bravemon. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go Meteor Fall. Destruction. I'll go with this one. Excuse me. Do that. Saint Knuckle. We'll go Gale Storm. Rippling Net. I think that'd be good. Oh, wait, one more. Sonic Void. And we'll do support end. Okay. And then let's go and bring in Imperial Dramon. We'll take Magnamon, and let's go Beelzemon. All right. just want to be trying to get all the chests before I start fighting. Yeah, I don't mind doing this, especially since I'm not really going to be doing a lot of random encounters. So, I shouldn't... I'm going to look at my stats real quick. Yeah, those stats are really not that amazing. So yeah, I think it'll be good. I'll just have a lot more health. Is that really the only chest? Huh, looks like it was. Alright. Huh? Stop all using the screen to look at the boxing site? I can't do it. If I don't look at it like this, I won't know what everyone's saying about boxing. I'll be so lonely if I can't talk to everyone. I don't want to be a loner. Alright. Double impacto. Alright. What? You're going around trying to get everyone to use just one screen? If everyone else is okay with it, I guess I am too. Alright, there's one. That's technically two. What is it? What do you want? Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Huh? We have to stop using so many monitors? Why would you say such an awful thing? The official website server keeps crashing, but I'm always here looking at it. You're lying. Yeah, because you're in the inner part of it, not what's showing outer. Okay, I gotta look at see if Beelzemon's skills. Because why is he getting hurt? Okay, I've got it. There's a special skill that is doing recoil damage. Oh yeah, I remember. We're inside the server right now, so obviously it's easier to see. We're looking at so many screens here that we broke the server. Okay, I understand. I want as many other people as possible to be able to get into boxing. So I'll make sure to just use one monitor. Thank you. Okay, who has the, let's see, reduce that, okay. Okay, so it is Beelzemon's skill. Okay. Well, I gotta change him out. Ah, that's better. Huh? Did you come here because you're a boxing fan too? No way, boxing is awesome. So much fun to watch. But fun to watch, fun to do. I'll show you with a real fight. Omni Sword. Wow, seriously. Panic Wisp. S Gold Solar Storm. Endomium Lost. Alright. You're awesome. You're like impossibly strong. You want me to just use one monitor when looking at the site? Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll do it for you, buddy. Since when are we buddies? Didn't we prove that just now? Come on, we went toe to toe in the ring. That's a sacred bond. When fists meet, true bonds are formed. That's what boxing is all about. Yeah, it makes sense. It's just like card battles and like Vanguard and whatnot, or something. Or I don't think it's Vanguard, but something similar. Okay, I gotta switch out of Digimon real quick. I wanted to use the Eldamon too. Damn it. Guess the only one I have is Minervamon. Guess we're going Minervamon then. Oh, I've got to take him out to... Oh well, not worried about it. Yay, a visitor! Let's fight! Sure, whatever you want, but let's fight. Alright. Let's see. Go Sonic. What am I doing? Why? Okay, I'm an idiot. Imperial German for Gallantmon, Magnamon for Minervamon. Take a nightmare. Aw, geez, you're strong. So what's this all about anyways? Whenever I watch boxing videos, I want to fight so much I start trembling. But anyways, what are you here for? The site servers keep crashing. Oh, because everyone here is looking at tons of different pages, right? Okay, I get it now. Alright. What? don't watch the site on multiple monitors? Yeah, whatever. Hey, Takeshi's looking good today. Say what? If you beat me, I'll have to listen to you. Alright, I suppose. Let's go. Alright. Strike roll. God, Minervamon looks derpy, how just letting her tongue just stick out like that. Damn, I lost. Oh well. Looks like you said, from now on, I watch the Takeshi on just one screen. Alright. And that's it. Ah, it's you. How did the investigation go? Huh? Did you what? What the heck is that? Oh, sorry. It's an email. Let me see. Huh? Check this out. The server seems to be running just fine. Did you fix that Digi thingamajig somehow? Okay, great. Thanks. Well, I'm not celebrating just yet. I thought the reason the servers kept crashing was because the site was getting so many views from all the fans, but at least I'm interested in boxing now too. Thank you. That's really great to hear. From now on, I'll just have to put on more matches and bring in more fans. Okay, I'll do my best. Alright. Nope. Your main story mission. A new job is coming in. Come back to the office. Great work. What do you say I pour you a cup of... Nope. No, thank you. I'm not a flower person. I have all these pictures of flowers saved on my phone. I keep deleting them, but they keep coming back. Are you the detective that took my case? Can we talk about it? It's urgent. This cell's got photos of flowers on it, but I don't even remember taking them. Creepy, right? The other day I went to show my friend of mine a photo of my dog, but when I opened my phone, it was full of photos of flowers. I was like, what? So my friend was like, hey, are you into flowers or something? He totally freaked out, but seriously, I'm not into flowers, Mon. Although I'm not saying that I think some guy has been using my phone when I'm not around. I always carry my phone around with me, but I keep finding more photos on it, you know? I want to get this fixed, but I really don't understand what the problem is. What do you think? Let's see. It could be a malfunction. It could be spooky phenomenon. Maybe you're sleepwalking. Spooky phenomenon? Yeah, right. Nah, no way. Coming from a detective, that's pretty crazy. Alright, in that case, I trust you to figure this one out. You're the cyber sleuth, right? Okay, so if I leave this with you, can you investigate for me? There are no skeletons in my closets. Go ahead and check all you want. I don't care. Alright, well, we won't be looking. We're just going deep inside. Oh, crap. That was function call. Poison recovery. Lilymon. All right. Excuse me. What about from this angle? Okay, cheese. Yeah, that looks good. Just right there. He'll definitely like me after these. Huh? Hey, who the hell are you? What are you doing in here? Huh? What am I doing? Well, obviously, I'm taking photos of myself and saving it on this phone. So all the photos is just of Lilymon. What are they, just lilies? And so they're coming. So they're not showing the Digimon. They're showing just flowers. What? Stop taking selfies? No way. All right. Comet hammer. Meteor fall. Oh, I thought that was gonna kill her. That's it. Alright. No way, I lost? Huh? The guy who owns his phone doesn't like my photos on it. Oh, so what did he say about me? That I'm cute or pretty or nothing particular? He sort of said you were cute. He's got this friend and he's afraid you'll think he likes flowers. Friend? His friend? Who's she? Who the hell is she? What was she like? Is she cuter than me? Is she? Oh, I don't know. I didn't know he didn't like the pictures. I was hoping that he would like me once he saw them. Yeah, but they're not pictures of this version of you. They're versions of the flower that your name represents, I'm guessing. Got it. If he doesn't like them, I'll stop saving the photos. But he wasn't bothered by me being here, because I really don't want to leave. And so that means I can stay here and hang up any calls he gets from women. Don't mess with a girl in love. Oh, brother. What? You figured it out? What? It was a Digimon that fell in love with me? So it's Digimon. Wait, but isn't that kind of virus or something? Are you saying hackers got into my phone? No, if Digimon are actual living beings, so. My phone was that badly infected? Please tell me you're able to completely get rid of it. What? It's harmless, it won't mess with my phone? It's sorry? The virus is? I don't really get it, but I guess if it's harmless. What? So there's more? Huh? The Digimon might hang up my calls with women if it gets jealous? Well then, it isn't harmless at all. Does this Digimon really love me? It takes flower photos, it gets all jealous. Such a sweet virus. I guess I won't erase it. I've never really been into any woman, so that's no problem. After all, I'm only into guys. Oh, well, yeah, Lilymon's not gonna like that. More memory up. Home gate. Alright. Great work. What do you say for your cup of tea? Okay, one more. Nanako Underground. This is a case from the government. The door in Nanako Underpass has been unlocked. What waits on the other side? Farm development. Ooh. Oh, I need that. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nanako. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Why are you so shocked? Of course we specialize in supernatural and complex cyber crimes, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we've cooperated very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be pretty good detective agency. Alright, give me 1 second. Gotta redo my wiring real quick. One thing just... Come on. So receive the case from the public agency. It's quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Masayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Masayoshi passed us down to the government agency like sort of an ace up his sleeve. And now it's our case. Got it? Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electrical glitch and can't be opened. Huh? What, you don't know about Nakano's Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power cables, water pipes, so on. They are moving forward with the plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-too-distant future. Underneath Nakano, I keep wanting to say Nanako. I think that's how I've been saying it this whole time. Wow. There are some vast complex tunnels, so there are, of course, many entrances. One of these entrances is a place where the gates that we need is to unlock is. It is a password-protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason and no one's been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur a serious cost. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspects criminal activity and called Masayoshi. I see. So that So that I see. Then the buck passed to Kurumi Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job. If you want to access the place that is said to if you want to access a place that is off bounds to most, this is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is gonna be so much fun. Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there will be just an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Nope, I'm good. Until we open the gate, we can't know if we find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Okay, that's not how Schrodinger's cat works. For anyone who doesn't know, give a quick rundown. There's a cat. There's a cat that's in a box, and while the box is closed, they're in as what they call pathetic limbo. I think I'm saying that wrong, so pardon that. But they're in like limbo. Are they alive? Are they dead? Who knows? You won't. So it's like, does it work? Does it not? Is it alive? Is it dead? You won't know until you open the box. That's Schrodinger's cat, basically. But the way that she is saying it's like, is it a tunnel or is it the void of space? We're on Earth or whatever the planet's called, so there's no magical gateway that's gonna put us into space. But be honest, this is Digimon, so it probably wouldn't surprise me, but still. Until you open the gate, the world is in flux of overlapping possibilities. Just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Alright. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. You see it? Connect, jump into it, and unlock the gate. Alright, here we go. Oh, what? Okay. What happened? What, connect, jump into working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump we've used it so many times that's not the case. I'm guaranteeing that. Right. I think it's time I verify your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now what? That's it? So you're wasting our time here, trying to verify if we can connect jump or not. Okay. We know how to connect jump, so. 30 minutes later. 1 hour later. Several hours later. Why are we just standing here for so long? 100 years. Oh, okay, now they're just being stupid. They're just being silly. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Whoa! Hello. Oh no! It looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. Slap your face. Slap the shit out of you for that. If I were posed a theory to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to the target location's digital space, then enters it. It can work. It can be a network, a PC server. It doesn't matter what target location is. If it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seems to be a certain limitations when interfacing with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, and when you can't, you can't. Obviously. What we determined is that you connected before by chance, even if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time. But simply, cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wait a second. How could you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely key. I've rambled on long enough. Please get this lock open as quickly as you can. Alright. Let's get inside. See what we got waiting for us. Okay, so we're gonna be learning our next new ability. Copy and paste. Hacking skill. Copy and paste. Copy the target's color data and temporarily saves it by passing on the colorless base. When placed correctly, the security will drop and you will be able to continue. Movement to a different area will clear the copy data. Copy. And then you can also rewrite others if I remember correctly. And paste. Door should be unlocked. Let's head back. it's, yep, I kind of figured it was. It seems you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you given your skill. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? What do you mean, a bit? Is there any signs of Digimon or Ether anywhere? I see. This is strange, just some small section of labyrinth. I know we couldn't know what we were to find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if some kind of current... I see. This is definitely a ley line. Huh? Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They also call it Dragon's Chain. Dragon signifies the underlating landscape, the hills and mountains. The Dragon Chain is what we call the flow of the land spirit. It's well known that Sosei Tenkai advised her to Leisu Tokugawa turn Edo into a great Feng Shui city. It's said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji and Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of a particular note, in this instance are Kaijin and Asakusa Shrine to the NE and Zojoji and Hei Shrine to the southwest. All big religious institutions. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold a big festival to purge and expel that energy. And if you look at the lines that connect the Buddhist temples, Kanijin and Sojoji and Shinto shrines, Asakusa and Hei, you'll find they cross right inside the Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines and radio towers dot northeast and southwest. You could say we finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from their eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you are standing underground constitute another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley lines either. The ones that believe to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run through there. The man-made tunnels layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing prematurely. It's really a particular thing going on down there. That's what producing this quasi labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing it probably belong to Digimon that appeared as a result. I could go on for a while yet, but about this subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. I'll take that you mean you understood it well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? Oof, long-winded much? Okay. I mean, there's gonna be no Digimon here. Okay. Okay, so let's go left. Oh my god. The tunnel just keeps going on, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Rongpongi, which would mean, You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is, of course, not all that coincidence given it's a sacred place. And that energy takes old highways like Koshu, Kaido, and Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with the underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snow melt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else? Nakano. Put simply, the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true? Stop right there. Don't go any further. You're standing at the border of the municipality. Go any further and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive best not poke. Color me intrigued though. That's hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. You think? Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Though it's not as strong as we are used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like that after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Yeah, makes sense. Just let Detective Matsuyoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just best left to others. You're curious on exactly what's behind and where you stop? That makes the two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently what you found was a Kamishiro research lab of all things. Oh, don't be dense. I told you, that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than we previously suspected. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we also be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when it comes to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamishiro that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in the hole later, when the time does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, just to be grateful we have that up our sleeve if we need to be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Rongbai for me just one more time? I don't mean on official business. Rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built the research lab underneath the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building too, right? Hey! It's that building that was destroyed in Time Stranger. So how about you just walk on through the front door and see what you can find. Sound good? Long case. Okay, do wrong by. Oh, are you here for the tour of the lobby? Please come inside. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this new metropolitan building isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point, that is, until a major firm came in and decided the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Did you make it inside the building? Alright, I get you. So they're alright with you hanging around the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier then. Go on in. All you need to do at this point is a terminal somewhere so you can infiltrate their systems. Piece of cake at this stage, I say. Once you find a terminal, just slip on in and work your magic like always. I wish I was there to see it myself. It seems like quite the sight. Reminds me of the Tower of Babel, in a way. Guess I'm starting to ramble again. Though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to work now. Alright, let's go on in. I want to be sure there's nothing else. Okay. Is something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal that digital shifting a little? Huh. If this shift is weak while it is still prominent enough for you to notice it, It could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Well, for now, try connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet. Oh, that's fun. Alright. Oh, so much dialogue. And even if this wasn't in English, all the English, that had no voice at all. Still, I mean, I like the game, but I still don't like that there's no English voice acting. They have a good stretch on the games. That's an eater. That's a fucking eater. Well, let's take care of this. Strike, roll. You know, let's get Examon and Ravemon. Morning dawn. Purgatory glory. Drop their defense. Dragonic impact. Anti-paralyze. Strike roll. Ravemon is not at max level. Okay. I mean, it's still close enough, so... So you found an eater inside there after all. But you couldn't find any other evidence of note. You're not seeing the forest for the trees here, Revena. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is big evidence in and of itself. Yeah. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Get back to the office. That was probably hard work going all over the place today. But thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found out that the Metropolitan Government Building itself is one big digital wave force field. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building via the ley line inside the Nakano underpass. So, that underground lab Kamashiro's bit has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside the tunnel, don't you? Yes, please don't explain it again. There are two things at play here. The natural energy flow from the Earth along the ley lines and the digital waves emanating from the sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building a hub for these things, and you can manipulate their flow. Why do we need to do that anyways? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger the vessel is that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that much more energy Kamashiro could stockpile. That extra energy would then go on to impact the building beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an eater, of course. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. But we don't have to be concerned about threats anymore now that you've cleaned the joints up. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolve so cleanly this time. The fact that the digital waves can be concentrated in such a small quantity is to attract individual eaters and produce micro-labyrinths is scary. If you hadn't been there, it might not have been caught until much later. The whole thing doesn't sit well with me at all. The case has taught us that there's technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves as they build up and place wherever. The deliberation and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody's got big plans in the works, suffice to say. And I'm pretty sure it's Sendo, so... This, of course, calls for more investigation. We need to figure out how long this has been going on, and just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Revena. We're onto something here, I know it. Oh, I'm finally done with this one. Jesus, that was a long one. Your drive is really admirable. Keep it up. One way or another, we'll definitely deal with Kamashiro when the time is right. Alright. Final island. A land-born Baron. Get 5 islands on your Digifarm. And then farm extension. Should have a lot of these, really. There's rank 2. Rank 3. There's rank 4. And rank 5. I think rank 5 is max. Yep. 5-star rating. Raise the ranks of all farm islands to maximum. Okay, I want... Yeah, Sleuth Secrets. I need 3 more Sleuth secrets, and then I need to put Digimon in there. Well, here comes another trophy gonna be popping. Standing room only. Filled all farms with Digimon. Alright. I'm gonna take a lot of these level 1 Digimon and put them into Bravemon. All right. Okay. On heal up. Alright, back out. Let's see. Yeah, what? Ravina, what are you doing here? Oh, I see. You're the Cyber Sleuth. That office is around here, I'm pretty sure. Cyber Sleuth. So, Cyber Sleuth, will you take on any case at all then? I see. In that case, I would like to send a request to your office. Okay, it's settled. I'm going to send a request to your office and watch you work. Alright, back to the office. New case. Work, work, work. I want an easy job with lots of money. There aren't many jobs like that. Another farm extension block. That's just gonna go to waste. Oh, you took my case? Thanks. Still, that woman you work with, Kyoko, is that her name? Yeah, she's kind of weird. When I went into the office to submit my request, she said something like, I'm getting a nasty vibe coming from you. And she even said it's like the deep, detestable aura of a male pursuing a female. I mean, what the hell is that about? You try and send a serious request and this is what you get. But Kyoko is really pretty and she seems like a nice person. When I was in the office, she asked me if I wanted some fresh coffee. I said I didn't have time. Oh, you dodged a bullet there, Ryota. Oh yeah, the case, I forgot. To be honest, I need money at the moment. I like to try to find part-time jobs so I can pick up a little extra spending money. Huh? Alright, I need to pay a fee if I'm sending an official request to a detective agency. So, can you please try to find a nice, cushy job that will make up for the fee as soon as you can? And anyways, if it's a job in Eden, and you and that girl would know a lot about it, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm looking for a part-time job in Eden. Those are usually the easiest ones. Please find me 3 options to choose from for a part-time job in Eden, if you don't mind. I don't mind if they're a little shady. I really need the money. I'm begging you. Let's discuss it once we get back to the office. He wants us to look for a part-time job for him in Eden. That's a pretty easy request. All the same, I say it's a good case for you to handle as my assistant. He'll accept a nice, well-paid part-time job, and it's okay if it's a little shady. Looking for a job like that here in Nanako shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure if we quietly ask some of those kinds of people here in Nanako, we'll find something for him. I've heard of a cushy, shady jobs are quite close to here. At the same time, if he needs money urgently, I wonder what he needs it for. Probably going on a date or something. Does it tell me where I'm going? Never told me where. Alright, 3 Broadway? Hold on. Broadway jobs. And isn't this Nanako Broadway? Okay. You can work in Eden and get a nice, easy part-time job. If you like, I can give you a private introduction for the job. In the business, it's called room laundering. One way or another, people die. You just have to live in one of those so-called rooms with shady history for 3 months. If you do, we can cover up what happens in that room. You might be able to see that which is normally unseen, become possessed by regretful things. If you aren't squeamish, it's quite an easy job. If you want, I can give you an introduction, but please don't talk to anyone else about this. Alright. What? You're looking for a part-time job in Eden? Not just that, but a nice, easy, well-paid job too? In that case, I have good news. I have the perfect job for you. For this job, you just need to wash some stuff pickled in formaldehyde. It couldn't be easier. Huh? What kind of stuff? What, are you stupid? Don't ask such questions. If you want to feel freaked out and disgusted, work in underground rooms in hospitals at night, and be terrified all the time, be my guest. Okay, so that's 2. So you want to earn a quick buck in Eden now, do you? Alright then, I'll introduce you for the job. It's so easy, anyone can do it. I want you to take pictures of ghosts in Eden. All you need to do is get a photo of a ghost and I'll pay you big bucks for it. Not bad, eh? If you're interested, let me know. Okay, let's go back to Ryota. You found one already? Where? Room laundering, stuff pickled in formaldehyde. Taking photos of ghosts. That's just urban legend, though. It doesn't have anything to do with Eden. At the same time, this ghost picture thing sounds good. It seems like a nice easy job. Seems like getting paid for just one photo is easy money. Huh? Why do I want to earn money from a part-time job in the first place? It doesn't matter why. It's none of your business. None of your business? What isn't? Want to take Sakura to on a date. Sakura. What do you mean? Nothing. It's nothing. Rota, are you by chance talking about doing anything strange? Huh? The only strange thing here lately has been you. You're always talking so carelessly. Oh, and there's no point in talking to you. Come on, Revena, let's go. Take me to a client. Ryota, Revena. What is either trying to get a present for Sakura or wants to take her out on a date? I knew you'd come. Huh? How did I know? I tapped into my spiritual powers. I want you to look into a ghost, the white boy, who has been appearing and disappearing around Kowloon recently. This time, I'd like you to take a photo of this white boy. If you would take a good picture, I will pay you big money for it. Not bad, eh? Huh? You think it's strange that you can take photos of a ghost in this digital space with digital camera? Well, I suppose if you think about it, the very appearance of this ghost in a digital space is in and of itself strange. Accepted. It's reality. Stop pretending you haven't seen them. Firstly, did you know that more than 70% of people in this world have seen ghosts, and blah 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 blah. It all started with the incident at Roswell. The government and the aliens are all connected. They're just covering up blah 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 blah. Castle mutilation, flying humanoids, and even animals falling from the sky. They're all part of the same conspiracy, blah blah blah. Anyways, there's no analog nor digital in the occult. Please get this rumor specter on camera. Well, what do you expect from the editor of the occult magazine? He obviously lacks any kind of common sense. The white boy. The specter of Kaloon. To tell the truth, I'm a bit scared to go now. It sounds pretty terrifying. Well, I suppose you might as well come along. Okay, let's go to Kaloon and take some ghost pictures. Alright, well, we're heading to Kaloon. By the way, did it say what part of Kaloon? Level 3, okay. In the end, will it actually be a good thing if this white boy appears? Anyway, let's hang around here for a while. Alright. Well, let's just walk around. Okay. Yeah, so those areas are blocked. All we have is just the left area. Well, that narrows everything down, so... Huh? You're looking for a ghost? Ah, it's about that white boy I've heard about recently, right? Yeah, I think everyone who gets all flustered by things like that is a real idiot. Okay, this is a digital world. The real world is a different story. But that doesn't mean that ghosts can appear here. You've got to think calmly about this. You won't be able to find them because there's no such thing. Yeah, there is actually, because we've seen it. A couple times actually. At the end of the day, I suppose there's no such thing as a ghost. We never find a ghost like this, not even the faintest trace. What should we do, Revena? Let's go back. Let's not give up yet. You mean, want to fake a picture? That's a good idea, actually. That stupid old man should be easy to trick. Right, if we do this, Revena, you should play part of the ghost. But you're the only one who can. No. More like this. Do it more ghost-like. More like a ghost. Remember, you've done things in life that you regret, and there are people alive with whom have unfinished business, that kind of thing. Okay. Oh, well, there he is. Hey, what are you doing? Look behind you. Huh? Of course. God damn it. What? Oh, there's nothing there. It was there, promise. Huh? What? The white boy? Hey, quick, take a picture. The camera, get the camera, quick. So let me get this straight. You couldn't get a photo of the white boy, so you decided to take a fake picture? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Even so, this picture, an elementary school kid could have taken a better picture than this. In the end, we will have to reject this case. What? No way. River and me, we put everything we had into this one. It doesn't matter. Sit down. I'm going to show you how to take a picture of a ghost properly. Terror is basically a rise from the human imagination. Anything looks like a face from the right angle. This is how you can stimulate a person's imagination with a photograph. That is the key technique in a ghost photographic. So you just need to invoke the uniquely human phenomenon of paranoia. For example, here, the perspective of this picture. Huh? What's wrong? Looks like this camera took a photo. Huh? Where? Look behind Revna, you can see a human figure. But it has no head. But, whoa! Is this is a real ghost photo? Okay, let's take this to the editor right away. Revna, Kyoko, thank you both. 90% of ghost photos are fake. I never thought this one would be a part of the 10% that's real. I think I'm in the photo. Huh? You? I was worried about Ryota, so I followed him to Kowloon. I was trying to watch him from the shadows, but I must have slipped into the frame. I wonder if there's a connection between you and Ryota's actions. Actually, my birthday is coming up soon. I see, so that's why he needs the money. He needs money to buy me a present? So he was looking for a job where he could make a lot in a short time of space. He shouldn't have tried to buy me a present that he couldn't afford. So he's doing his best to find a part-time job to buy a present for a girl he was in love with. Young love. Hey, are you okay? You have a blank expression on your face. It's like your mind is somewhere else. By any chance, is there someone else you're in love with? That looks like her own whatever, so. Alright. So, it was about a present for an unrequited love. Eh? You know, our caseload has gotten a lot more colorful since you got here. Alright, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, since we did all the side stuff, we are going to end it here for today. Tomorrow, we will be back, we will be back to continue and start chapter 7. So yeah, look forward to that, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, let's see who to send you guys to, shall we? Oh, let's see. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I surely did. If you guys like what you see here, you want to see more, give me a follow here on Twitch. Subscribe to YouTube for any previous content. Also ring that notification bell for you know I go live or when videos get posted. Also on YouTube, like we see, give me a like. Comment down below you enjoy and stuff I can improve on. I'm always looking for feedback. Follow me on Twitter for some updates. More updates and a chance to talk to me off stream. Join my Discord. Everything's down below the stream and in the description on YouTube. But as usual, I've been your host, Revo. And until the next stream, stay true to the revolution.